Hello everyone, we're here with the brand new iPhone 5C and we're just going to walk you through it and take a look at what's on offer with one of Apple's new smartphones. There was a lot of speculation leading up to the release of iPhone 5C. A lot of people thought that Apple was going to come out with a significantly cheaper handset, or at least one that was more affordable than their other flagship phones. Surprisingly, Apple actually announced that the C is to replace the iPhone 5 in their lineup, so we're no longer going to see the iPhone 5. This is the phone that's going to take its place. Now, as for price, like we said, a lot of people thought the C might sound for cheap. Unfortunately, this isn't really the case. A SIM-free iPhone 5C is going to set you back about £480, which isn't really what many people would call budget and definitely isn't as cheap as we were hoping for. On the plus side, from a technical perspective, you really are just getting a revamped iPhone 5 with iOS 7. iOS 7 brings a few cool new things to Apple's mobile OS. You get the new control center, so you can quickly and easily access some of their settings like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. You've got a do not disturb mode, you've got flashlight, timer, calculator and camera. You can also access your music quickly and easily and do things like brightness. You also got the notification center at the top. Swiping down you can access all your messages, which brings everything together quite nicely, saves you having to drop in and out of lots of menus just to get to where you want to be. And also iOS 7, from a looks perspective, it really is quite nice. It's quite bold, it's very flat, it's got a much more modern feel than iOS 6, which frankly was starting to look very outdated. I mean, there hadn't really been a big update to the OS since the original iPhone's introduction in 2007. It particularly goes well with the iPhone 5C with the colours. It helps accentuate kind of the bold new look Apple is going for. It seems like Apple is trying to tap into that kind of fun, customizable end of the market, so you get options including red, black, yellow, blue. You can see we've got a green one here. There are also some cases on offer, although they are quite questionable in design. We're not sure if we really like them. So again, from a specs kind of point of view, there's not much here that's different from the iPhone 5 at all, really. You've got an identical 4-inch screen, you've got an identical A6 processor, the camera is still 8 megapixels, the front-facing camera has apparently been tweaked, so it's got greater sensitivity. But the rear-facing one, the iPhone 5S got quite a significant bump up in terms of camera. It's got 15% larger sensor. It's kind of gone for a similar approach to HTC with using larger pixels to capture more light, so it makes it quicker and easier to take pictures on the go. The iPhone 5S also got slow-mo mode. Unfortunately, the iPhone 5C hasn't been shown the same amount of love in the camera department. The iOS 7 camera app does bring some nice new features, so you've got a couple of new modes. Square mode is new. You've also got some nice live filters so you can see how they look before you take the photo. But other than that, you're really looking at the same kind of camera as you'll find in the iPhone 5. One place where the iPhone 5C has seen a boost is in the battery life. Apple reckons you'll now be able to get about 10 hours of 3G talk time out of it, or 250 hours on standby. So although you might not actually come to see these targets in real life, you should see a decent improvement over the iPhone 5. Overall then, if you're an iPhone 5 user, there's probably not enough going on with the iPhone 5C to warrant an upgrade. Some people who are perhaps moving over from another manufacturer might be swayed by the new colours. iOS 7 is quite nice. But other than that, the iPhone 5S is where Apple has really made the changes. You can check out our iPhone 5S walkthrough on the Tech Radar channel too. And also, stay tuned because we'll be reviewing both handsets very shortly.